Hello and welcome to Only Connect, the show that puts the OC into OCD. And if you have OCD, you'll be thinking, but what was it before they put the OC into it? Just D? That doesn't work. Any viewers who are concerned that I'm poking fun at a condition I don't understand, don't worry, that's not how we think on this show. To be honest, I'm not really thinking about anything, apart from whether I accidentally touched the light switch an odd number of times before I left the dressing room. I might have to go back. In the meantime, let's meet the teams. On my right, Rob Hanna, a company director and qualified lion tamer with degrees in linguistics, art history and philosophy. Craig Element, a computer programmer with an interest in classical history who enjoys fantasy sports competitions but is terrified of spiders. And their captain, Gareth Kingston, a marketing manager and cricket umpire who enjoys creative writing and leading walking tours of London. United by a passion for the past, they are the History Boys. Now, Gareth, this isn't the team's first time on Only Connect, is it?
No, we took part in Series 2 and came up against the Rugby Boys in the first round. The all-conquering Rugby Boys, as it turned out. They were series champions and we were a first-round exit.
But you thought you'd come back for another visit?
Well, you know, you learned lessons of history and we waited until you could play the first round and lose and still have another go before we'd come back.
That's the spirit. You will be playing the first round tonight against, on my left, John Jenkins, a medieval history tutor and keen record collector whose voice is featured on the audio tour of Tor Abbey in Torquay. Ian Hewson, a law graduate who practices Chinese martial arts and enjoys amateur choral singing. And their captain, Justin Floyd, a history graduate who hails from Georgia and boasts a significant collection of ceramic dog figurines. They all live, work and study in Oxford. They are the Oxonians. So, Justin, how have the Oxonians been preparing for Only Connect?
Well, John and his lovely girlfriend invited us over for dinner. We had a nice meal, and then we did a bit of practice for a couple hours, had some chats, so, all in all, just pleasant practice, nothing too out of the normal for us.
That sounds horribly relaxed. I'm not sure I approve.
Hey, this was in the evening. We watched Only Connect as well, so...
That sounds better. That always takes the joy out of an evening, I find. In round one, I will be asking, what is the connection between 4 apparently random clues? But if the teams can tell me while seeing fewer than 4 clues, they will get more points. History Boys, you won the toss. You'll be going first. Please choose your Egyptian hieroglyph.
Could I have lion, please?
You certainly may.
Oh.
The music question immediately. What is the connection between the clues you're going to hear? Here's the first.
Mac the knife. Next, please. This is original versions of songs. Yeah.
When I was German.
Yeah.
This is the original language.
It's the original language versions of songs that later became hits in the English language.
That is exactly what it is. Very well done. Coming in after 2 clues, you get 3 points. What did we hear?
Mac the knife.
Or rather...
Mac und Knife.
Die Moretat von Macchi-Messer.
And My Way.
Or...
Comme d'habitude or something.
It is comme d'habitude. Yeah. You didn't need to hear Io che non vivo senza te, which would be...
No idea.
You don't have to say you love me. And, of course, Mary Hopkins, Those Were the Days in Russian would be...
I know it in the original.
Dorogoy dlinoyu. You didn't need to hear them. Well done. 3 points for you. Oxonians, please choose a hieroglyph.
The Horned Viper, please.
The Horned Viper. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Okay, Pope John the 20th, did he die in office? Has he become a saint recently? No.
This is on YouTube.
Next. The Traveling Wilburys Volume 2. Did they have any hats? Did they have any person involved? When was it Volume 2? You know the album?
Well,
Next. Australian Open 1986. Did it move somewhere? Was it held in January? January Pope? Oh, the month. The January. Next. 3rd to September.
1752 didn't exist.
5 seconds.
These are all things that did not exist.
They did not exist. Very well done. What can you tell me about any of the clues?
Well, the Australian Open 86 was that's when they moved from December to January, and so there was not a December 86 edition of that. The 3rd to 13th of September 1752 is when the change of calendar happened in England, I think.
It was the move from the Julian to Gregorian calendar. And what about Pope John XX?
I'm going to guess that Pope John the 20th died before he could take office.
No, it's actually John the 21st thought there had already been a John the 20th. So took 21st by mistake. Not so infallible. And the Travelling Wilburys Volume 2, there's a Volume 1 and a Volume 3, but they missed out the middle one, hilariously. So that's a point to you, Oxonians, and back to the history boys to choose a question.
Eye of Horus, please.
The Eye of Horus. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Great Red Carlisle. Thomas Carlyle, I don't know. Next, please. A race between... These are subtitles of well-known books, so I guess. But is there a connection between the titles? Should we go in one more?
Yeah.
Next, please. A set of lies agreed upon. Oh, unless...
Oh, it's a definition of something.
Definition of something.
Is it history? It's history, isn't it? It's got to be history.
Yeah?
A set of lies
Yeah.
agreed upon.
Should we go for it?
Yes.
History.
These are descriptions of history. You didn't need to see the last clue, more or less bunk,
Yes.
that was Henry Ford, but various people describing history. Very well done, history boys, and Oxonians, it's back to you for a choice.
Could we have the twisted flax, please?
You certainly may. What connects these clues? Here's the first.
Henry Pym. He was a publisher.
He's the beast in the X-Men.
Oh, he's the Beast in the X-Men, yes. He had other names as well, right? But,
Oh, no, was he Giant?
He's the Ant-Man.
No, he's Giant Man. Ant-Man.
Next.
He's a substitute.
It's going to be giants.
Yeah, the giant things.
What is Citronella? Is that a fruit?
It's going to be something.
Next.
No idea what.
So what is Pym? Is that...
Oh, there are things that go in pins.
5 seconds. 1 second.
Are these titles of Beatles songs?
They are not all titles of Beatles songs, so history boys, you've got the chance for a bonus point.
With all things that are yellow.
They are all things that are yellow. The last one refers to the Beatles song, Yellow Submarine. Emberiza citronella is the yellow hammer, it's a bird.
Oh, right, okay.
Flavivirus fabricus,
Yellow fever.
yellow fever, when you're all shivery and hot, although to be honest, I am every morning anyway. I think it's the gin. And the first one, Henry Pym, who's that?
That is Giant Man or Ant-Man.
Well, now you see he's not. He is a superhero, sometimes called Ant-Man. Yellow Jacket is one of the things he was in the Marvel comics. And sometimes he was Ant-Man and his sidekick was a sexy wasp. OK, so a bonus point for you, history boys, and the chance to choose a question.
2 reads, please.
2 reads. What connects these clues? Here's the first.
Guernsey, could be anything. Next, please. Jersey, again, could be anything. Cattle, yeah, it could be breeds of cattle, but let's go. Next, please. Balaclava.
Oh, the items named after places?
Well, they're just places, aren't they?
Like balaclava's an item of knitwear.
Yeah.
Items of knitwear named after places.
Is Guernsey knitwear? Do we want to see another one?
I think there is a Guernsey, but...
Shall we, next, please.
Yeah.
Bikini. Let's say it's items of clothing named after places. Items of clothing named after a place.
That's exactly what they are. Do you know Guernsey?
No, unless you wear a cowl or something.
Do you know what a Guernsey is in clothing?
Like a sweater.
Which is a sweater. Specifically, it's worn by people playing Australian rules football.
Oh.
But nobody playing Australian rules football here?
No.
No, we sit inside and read like proper people. OK, Oxonians, 1 question remains. I think you can probably guess it's going to be the picture question because we haven't had that yet. It's denoted by water. Here's the first clue.
Okay, that's good.
Kindled's teeth.
Kindled's teeth. Buck teeth. Buck teeth. So, next. Buck teeth.
My fused moustache. Were they all insured?
Yes, insured things. Do we want to do the next one?
Insured parts of the body.
Insured parts of the body. It'll be just saying Gowan's teeth or something.
Here we go with it.
Yeah.
Insured parts of the body or insured things that have been insured?
Well, I'll take it. Can you tell me anything else?
They had something taken out with Lloyd's of London, perhaps?
That's what it is, all insured by Lloyd's of London. The last clue, which you didn't see, was the Titanic, not a part of the body, but neither was it a great gamble by Lloyd's of London. Ken Dodd's teeth, Merv Hughes's moustache, and who's that in the third picture?
That's the $1 Million Legs, isn't it?
Of?
Betty Grable?
It is Betty Grable with the fabulous legs. Well done, all things insured by Lloyd's of London. That means at the end of round 1, the Oxonians have 4 points, the History Boys have 7. In round 2, the teams still have to work out the connection between 4 apparently random clues, but they may not see the 4th clue because I want to know what it is. The clues will come in sequence and I will ask what should be 4th. History Boys, you're going first again. Which question would you like?
Could I have lion, please?
Lion. OK, you will see the first in a series of clues. What would you expect to see 4th? The time starts now.
More, these
These are the first James Bond films, so it was Moore, Dalton, so it'll be Daniel Craig, and the Casino Royale's baddie was Le Chiffre.
Le Chiffre. Should we go for it?
Craig Le Chiffre.
Craig Le Chiffre.
Definitely the right order.
Well, it can't go back
It was
the
Moore,
other way, can it?
It was Moore, Dalton, Brosnan,
Yeah, it can't go back the other
No.
way. It can't. So,
Craig Le Chiffre.
Craig Le Chiffre.
Goodness me, you've spent a lot of Boxing Days in front of the TV. The answer is Craig Le Chiffre. They are the first villains encountered by successive James Bonds, Dr. Kananga, General Koskov, Alec Trevelyan, and the first villain met by Daniel Craig was Le Chiffre, the terrible poker player. But then again, James Bond in that film was also a terrible poker player. Everyone in the film was a terrible poker player. Let me tell you, I'd like to have got my hands on a suitcase full of money and joined that game. Oxonians.
The Horned Viper, please.
The Horned Viper. What would you expect to see 4th in this sequence? Here's the first.
The aqueduct.
Things the Romans did for us.
The Romans first and the aqueduct first, second the
Sequence, then did sanitation, healthcare, something like that.
Next.
Yeah, okay. It's either the roads or the healthcare, isn't it?
So,
It's either the roads or the healthcare. We'd have to go for another one to be sure.
Yeah.
I think it's probably going to be.
next.
That's why we didn't go for it. It's got like this. Is it medicine?
Medicine, healthcare, something like
The
that.
healthcare.
5 seconds.
4th, the medicine or the healthcare?
Not the answer, I'm afraid, so another bonus chance for you, History Boys.
So first, aqueduct, sanitation. Apart from aqueduct,
I need your answer right away.
Education.
Not it either. Far more important. 4th, irrigation. I think you recognise these are things the Romans have done for us, according to the life of Brian, and 4th would be irrigation. OK, History Boys, what would you like now?
Eye of Horus, please.
Eye of Horus. What would be the 4th in this sequence? Here's the first.
Heresy. Is this Circles of Hell or something like that? Should we go next? Next, please. 7th or 7th? 6th, 7th, 9th. Oh, I don't know. What would be heresy, violence? Next, please. Fraud. So what's the 9th?
Oh, it's not like Hogarth's Drake's Progress or something like that.
Possession of 9/10 of the law, is that what it is?
No, I don't think so.
What would the name be?
These are sins, aren't they?
Could be Rex Progress.
5
What would be
seconds.
to the last one, wouldn't we? What
Drunkenness.
Yeah, go for that.
9th, drunkenness.
Not the answer by any means. Oxonians, you have the chance of a bonus point.
9th, treason.
I'll take it. Treason or treachery. These are the 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th circles of hell, according to Dante. And what's the 10th circle of hell?
Where the Satan is himself chewing on the bodies of.
Actually, no. In the published works of Dante, there are only 9 circles, and the 9th and final one is treachery. But in what they call the lost papers, 10th circle is the connecting wall. You'll be meeting that later. Oxonians, you get the bonus point. What would you like as a question?
We have 2 reads, please.
Yes, you may. These are going to be picture clues. What would you expect to see in the 4th picture? Here's the first.
Is it a footballer?
Oh, gosh, I can't remember.
Next. That is a person. He's a singer, probably.
We'll check next.
Next.
It can't be hot.
So,
Yeah. Good.
snap, crackle, snap, Iggy, something, something pop, Iggy, snap, crackle, pop.
Don't recognise that.
No.
Who is the second one? Brown, pop,
5 seconds.
No, I don't know.
A bottle of water fizzing.
And why would that be?
I think it might be the sequence snap, crackle, pop, fizz. I think I'm combining two different merchandise slogans, though.
That's not the answer, I'm afraid. So, history boys, bonus chance for you.
A picture of a pup.
It is a picture of a pup, a lovely seal pup we've gone for.
good.
And why is that?
You've got Pep Guardiola, Pip, as in Gladys Knight and the Pips, Iggy Pop. So you've got P and P with an E, I, O, and then U for pup.
That's right, we're changing the vowel going through the alphabet. Pep, pip, pop, pup. History boys, your turn.
Twisted Flax, please.
Twisted flax, what would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Savannah, these types of territory, African territory. Should we go next?
What would come for? You're next.
Next, Isla. Are these Isla Sinclair, Savannah? Are these women's names?
What would be next?
next?
The final one.
George, Savannah.
That's it. These are Queen's grandkids, are they?
It could be. So
George is the most recent, isn't it?
no, I don't know. There's a new one, isn't there?
Yes, it's Sarah
5
Phillips' kid.
seconds.
It's Lily Grace. Mia Grace.
Mia is all we need to hear because, as I heard you muttering, these are the Queen's great-grandchildren in order of birth. George is the one that would be ahead in line to the throne in that list, and Mia is the latest daughter of Zara Tyndall and her husband Mike. Well done, Oxonians. One question remains again. I believe it's water. What would be the fourth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Mortimer, 1961.
John Mortimer.
Emily Mortimer, when she was born. Next. 1961.
Who's that?
Jones.
Name rings a bell. Composer.
Made master of the poems.
Oh, I don't know.
Next. Wade. Oh, these are British champions. These are British.
Female tennis champion.
Female tennis champions. So those are all British as well.
No, so it's going to be Murray then, isn't it?
Who?
It'll be Murray then, isn't it? June?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Murray 2013. Well,
3 seconds.
Murray, 2013.
That is the answer. Yes, when Andy Murray won Wimbledon and everybody said, oh, we haven't had a champion since Fred Perry. Not the case. We had Mortimer, 1961, Hayden Jones, 1969, Wade, 1977. Those noble women who were British Wimbledon singles champions. That means at the end of round 2, the Oxonians have 7 points, the History Boys have 15. Time now for that 10th circle of hell. It's the connecting wall. 16 clues that need sorting into 4 connected groups of 4. Oxonians, your turn to go first this time, and you have the choice, lion or water.
We'd like the water wall, please.
OK, you have got 2.5 minutes to solve the water wall, starting now.
Okay, Carrie is Stephen King. Grease and Hairspray are both Macaroni Penguin, Emperor Penguin, Rockhopper Penguin, King Penguin. There's a king. There's 4, but do we have a 5th one that could be the Bolt Penguin? Is that one? Holding position.
Holding Bolt.
Oh, these are Jamaicans. Or is it Holding and Bolt? Oh, he's Trinidadian, isn't he? Joint.
Marley, Bolt, Marley,
Elbow,
Jamaican.
Elbow, Holding, and Jones. Okay, elbow grease, elbow room, elbow joint, and elbow spin. So those 4 are the only 4 it can be, I think. Elbow spin? Yeah, elbow spin, isn't it? But let's try. So fairy liquid, basic is a computer language.
Basic.
Basic.
Well, should we get the elbow?
Fairy
Just
godmother.
get the elbow thing
Yes.
out of the way.
Then we'd only have 3 guesses left.
Okay. I want to do that.
But let's try the penguins. We have Rockhopper, Emperor, Macaroni, and King. We tried that already, but do we have a 5th it could be? The
Fairy penguin?
The fairy
I can imagine a fairy penguin.
Okay, we'll try it with that. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, so I'll
Three
hide three of
strikes
them.
now.
Elbows, elbow joint, elbow room, elbow grease. Okay, so here's connection between hairspray, macaroni.
And macaroni. Oh, they're all musicals, aren't they? Oh no,
Hairspray is.
Hairspray.
Hairspray is a musical. Macaroni, you have macaroni and cheese. Macaroni. Oh, macaroni was the name for
A horse.
Ox in the 18th century. Basic is a programming language.
Not written like that.
Carry on films. Carrie Fisher.
Cary Grant.
No, it's different spelling.
Carrie Basic. Macaroni.
Hairspray. Hairspray is Ricky Lake was in the remake of it. John Travolta. Who starred in Carrie in the
Got
film?
30
I don't think he was
seconds.
in it.
Hairspray is in Grease, actually. Should we?
I'm not sure we're going to
Oh,
get.
should we get to a stick and spin then?
Oh, it's not.
Oh, it's not that brilliant.
2 strikes now.
Elbow.
Drum, elbow.
Can't be elbow.
Elbow macaroni? I think probably.
5 seconds. That's it. You've solved the wall with just a few seconds to go. And you'll get extra points, of course, for the connections. So, Jones, Marley, Bolt, Holding.
So those are all Jamaicans, I believe. Jamaican persons.
Celebrated Jamaicans. It was Grace Jones at the beginning, Bob Marley, of course, Usain Bolt, and Michael Holding, the cricketer. And the next one, Rockhopper, Fairy, Emperor, King.
Types of penguin or names of penguins.
Those are the penguins. Spin, macaroni, joint, room.
All can be prefixed by elbow.
That's right. It's elbow macaroni you hadn't come across. It's just a sort of little tubular pasta.
Oh, elbow macaroni. Oh, yes, I have come
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Yes,
Like
There
a
you
massive
go.
joint.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it. I've come across most types of pasta, as the viewers in HD can probably see. And the last group, carry, basic, hairspray, grease.
They're all musical.
These all musicals?
They are not all musicals. Now, I heard you muttering this while you were playing the wall, so you'll kick yourselves. They are all films featuring John Travolta.
I just said it.
Yes, but you do get 4 points for finding the groups, 3 bonus points for the connections. That is a total of 7. So a fresh, torturous connecting wall has been prepared for the history boys, who'll be coming back in for their turn. Still need to sort it out into 4 connected groups of 4. You'll be getting the lion wall, because water's been taken. You have 2.5 minutes to solve it. Starting now.
Bath buns, Chelsea buns, Doge of Venice, cathode rays, Madeley, Richard Madeley, boarding, snowboarding. Oh no, we've got some ski boarding. So what have we got? Cowboy boots, snowboard boots,
Wellington boots, gum boots.
Okay, not. What else are the types of boots? Churchill.
What's Ludlow going to be? It's in Shropshire, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
well-
Shrewsbury's in Shropshire.
Yeah. Unless we go for buns. Noel Coward.
There's Wellington. Where's the Wellington? as a
Are
town?
these dogs? Wellington, Churchill dog.
Shrewsbury, Ludlow, Madeley. Okay.
Still got the bolt's a dog, isn't it? From the
Bolt's
Yes,
the dog.
it is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Doge is a dog from the internet thing, isn't it?
Okay.
The meme.
Churchill's a dog. Snowy.
Bond.
What would cathode be?
Well, you have cathode ray. You have
Snow, bath ray. No. So we've still got buns. Bath bun, Chelsea bun. I don't know.
coward and gum. Snow.
Cowards. What could coward be?
It's got words at the end. You've got now, old, maybe. It's a bit tenuous. Boarding.
Well, you have cowboy.
You've got a minute left.
Yeah. Churchill.
Is Bolt that dog from? We're still on dogs, maybe.
Churchill.
Um,
Try. You could try snow.
girls' names. Kath. Well, you got animals.
Oh,
Dog.
yeah, cow,
Dog.
and, dog. I've got 2 cows now.
Oh, right, yeah.
Bat and boar.
Still got snow.
And cat, you've got cat. Don't forget cat.
Still got snow boots, gun boots.
10
cowboy
seconds.
boots.
Yeah.
3 strikes.
Cowboy. Snow. Gum.
3 seconds.
Chelsea boots, maybe.
That's it. The time is up. But you found 2 groups and you can get bonus points for the connections. Shrewsbury, Wellington, Ludlow, Madeley.
Places in Shropshire.
They're all in Shropshire. Bath, Boarding, Doge, Cathode.
They've all got animals' names in them or start. Bat, boar, dog, cat.
That's right, hidden at the beginning, bat, boar, dog, cat. Animal names at the start. And you can still get points for the connections in the groups you didn't find, so let's resolve the wall. Chelsea, gum, snow, cowboy.
Boots, is it?
Yeah.
Types of boots.
Yeah, boots.
Those are the boots. You started looking for that
Boots.
group
We didn't know
early
Chelsea.
and gave up. You didn't look for
Yeah,
Chelsea.
Didn't know Chelsea.
And the last group, Bolt, Bond,
These dogs.
Churchill, Coward.
These dogs?
Churchill and Bolt are.
Yeah,
Bolt
are
as
these fictional dogs?
They are not dogs. What they are is English playwrights. Robert Bolt, Edward Bond, Carol Churchill, Noel Coward. Playwrights. But you get 2 points for finding the groups and 3 more points for connections. That is a total of 5. Let's have a look at the scores going into round 4. The Oxonians have 14 points. The History Boys have 20. The final round is the missing vowels round. We've taken well-known names, phrases and sayings, taken out the vowels and squidged up the consonants. I want to know what the hidden words are. So fingers on buzzers. The first group are all things that come in 12s. Oxonians?
Labours of Hercules.
That's correct. History Boys?
Tribes of Israel.
Correct. History Boys?
Angry men.
Yes, it is. Oxonians?
Months of the year.
Yes. Next category, TV talent shows. History Boys?
Stars in their eyes.
Yes, it is. History Boys?
New faces.
Yep. Oxonians?
Pop idol.
Yes. History Boys?
Opportunity knocks.
Indeed so. The next category, they include or contain cabbages. Oxonians?
Sauerkraut.
Yes. History Boys?
Cold cannon.
Correct. History Boys?
The Walrus and the Carpenter.
Cabbages and Kings, yes. Oxonians?
Cracker Jack.
Correct. Next category, music hall songs. History Boys?
Waiting at the church.
Yep. No time to give me the answer to the last one, which would have been boiled beef and carrots. Not sure how many old music hall songs you guys know over there, but that is the end of the round, and the final scores are Oxonians 19, History Boys 28. So very well done, History Boys. You are straight through to the next round. But Oxonians, you're also through to the next round, just a slightly worse next round in our structure that I still don't completely understand. But we'll be seeing all of you again, and that's it for tonight. The next confrontation will be between host and wineglass. Goodbye.